Dear students, I welcome you all for today's class. In this class, we are going to study some more important points of pH, and we are going to study the knowledge of pH, how it is helpful in maintaining the body health. Dear students, you have studied digestive system in 8th standard. In digestive system, there is an important part that is called stomach. The food items which we eat will stay in the stomach for a long time. We also studied some digestive juices that are secreted in the stomach. Along with the digestive juices, an acid, that is hydrochloric acid, that is also secreted in the stomach. Then we have studied the role of hydrochloric acid that is secreted in the stomach. It plays an important role in the digestion, that it provides acidic medium for the digestion of some food items. The second important role the hydrochloric acid that plays in our body is it kills some germs which may enter into our body along with the food items. But sometimes what happens, due to indigestion, excess of acid, that is hydrochloric acid, is produced in the stomach. It causes pain and irritation in the stomach. This disorder is called acidity. Then what is the remedy of this disorder? What is the remedy for this disorder? To find out the remedy, we have to look into the reason for the disorder. The disorder acidity is caused due to the excess of secretion of acid. So we have to use the knowledge of neutralization. By using this knowledge, we can find out the solution for acidity, or that is the medicine for the acidity. To cure the acidity, we have to nullify the effect of acid. To nullify the effect of acid, we have to use some bases. So the base which we are using here should be a mild base. So we generally go for magnesium hydroxide, otherwise called milk of magnesia. Its molecular formula is MgOH twice. So the medicine which contains magnesium hydroxide, that is called antacid, that we are using for acidity. Now let us study how to control the tooth decay. Tooth decay is a common disorder. The tooth decay is caused by the corrosion of the external hard surface of the teeth, that is called enamel. Enamel is very hard, but it reacts with acid. When we eat food items, if we not properly wash the mouth after eating, the food items that are remaining in the mouth undergo some decomposition or degradation of the sugar and other food items takes place. As the result of bacterial action, the food items which we eat undergo degradation, as the result of which some acids are produced in the mouth, so that the pH value of the mouth goes below 5.5. It shows that some acids are produced in the mouth. So when these acids that are produced in the mouth comes in contact with the tooth enamel, the tooth enamel undergo corrosion. So now how to prevent this? How to prevent the tooth decay? To prevent the tooth decay, we have to clean the mouth after eating the food. So clean the mouth properly after every meals. The second important thing we have to keep in mind to avoid tooth decay is brush the teeth with toothpaste, because toothpaste always contain some bases in it. So acid is produced in the mouth, toothpaste contain bases. So when acid and base combine or they react with each other, salts and water produced, the reaction is called neutralization. So it neutralizes the excess acid that is present in the mouth and prevent the tooth decay. So there are some plants and animals, they use acids to protect from the enemy, or in other words, they use acids for self-defense mechanism. For example, honeybee bite may cause pain and irritation. This is because honeybee inject some sting which contain some acids in it. So when this acid enters into our body, it causes pain and irritation. So to get relief from this problem, we have to apply some mild bases over the affected area. Generally, mild base is a baking soda. When baking soda is dissolved in water and apply the aqueous solution of baking soda over the affected area, you will relieve from the pain and irritation. Similarly, in the garden, you might have seen nettle plant. This nettle plant leaves contain some hair-like sting cells. If you come in contact with such leaves, the leaves inject some stings into your skin which contains methanoic acid. So we get irritation or burning pain because of the methanoic acid which touches to our skin. So we get the irritation in the stung area. The best remedy for this, apply soap water over the stung area, or you can use aqueous solution of baking soda over the affected area, or you can apply toothpaste which contains bases. So you will get what is called relief from the burning pain. So thank you students for listening the class.